Hi, this is the Real Life channel, and I'm just getting started with the channel, but I want to actually do a movie review on the movie America. It's out now, and it's July of 2014, and I'm a avid moviegoer. And with America, I actually had a client. I'm a hairdresser. I had a client that asked me if I've seen it, and she actually was a Republican, and typically I'm a Democrat. But she just spoke very highly of the movie, so it made me want to go see it. So I went to go see it. It is a documentary type of film, similar to what you would watch for like Michael Moore, and there was scenes of like Michael Moore video in it, but the premise of America had to do with talking about the Mexican War, talking about Christopher Columbus taking over America as far as overcoming the Native Americans. So it initially makes America looks very like the oppressor as far as slavery and going to Iraq and possibly trying to steal their oil and natural resources. So it actually paints a picture of America as being the oppressor, the conqueror, and they took over Mexico and they took over the Native Americans and all this stuff. So you get the idea. But by the end of the movie, they actually flip the whole script on you. And one of the things that they mention is that California, Texas, that part of that was all Mexico at one point, and at some point the part of Mexico that we know today was given back to Mexico. But by the end of the movie, what we realize is it may have been just as good for Mexico to have just become all of the United States, and then that way you wouldn't see so many people trying to leave Mexico to get into the U.S. So the Mexicans that were in like California and Texas, I think that according to the movie, they became U.S. citizens because they were in that territory. And it does remind us that the oil and the natural resources are in Texas, so the U.S. probably did keep a lot of the land that was very valuable and rich in natural resources and gave the rest of the land back to Mexico. Also with slavery, they mentioned there were actually black slave owners, like there were plantations that were owned by blacks that had black slaves. They also mentioned for the Civil War that men actually, white men actually died to abolish slavery. So the Civil War was fought to abolish slavery. So by the end of the movie, for all the wrong that the U.S. has done or has been perceived to have done, there were also it looks like there were corrections made. And at the end of the movie, the main thing that I brought away with it was that most people, even though America is not perfect, they want in. They want in America. America is not perfect, but I guess the opportunity is there and people want in. So if you want to look at some historical philosophy, and please be open-minded of the beginning of the movie and the end of the movie. This is one man's way of describing what his historical account and the correction of that historical account. There is still a few things that I I didn't find the ending to be all conclusive, but I thought it was a nice spin, a nice flip. It made me appreciate America. So check it out. It's in theaters now. And for those who don't go to the theaters, I assume at some point it'll be on Netflix or on demand or Redbox or one of those. Just as the title is America, it is a documentary type of movie. Thanks for tuning in. This is Real Life. Have a great day.